is lit. I got a lot to say. I'm driving, so I ain't gonna look at the comments much, but yeah, I just want to talk about the 5D shift. Me and my girl thought about something like maybe a month ago, but it was like Mercury retrograde, so I don't think it was the best time to say it. We were saying like how you can't get world peace because it starts within. Most people are not at peace within themselves, so like that it's not gonna reflect into the world. But like with this 5D shift going on, like you see the divide. Like the person said on my other live, they say how like some people in the lower nature, like the Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, they in the lower nature, like being rebellious, but through fighting, and you see all the fights, not the fights, but like the rebellion and like the police attacks and all that stuff, and like the technology that's made to harm us. And then it's like the higher vibration of people coming together, sharing the light, sharing the things that's being exposed and stuff like that. And like that's the separate shift, the consciousness, the shift in the different levels to it. And like that's the new earth. Like the people that's thinking on that type of time, they formed a new earth as we speak. What's good, Reef? Nah, I was looking at the clouds though. Like, make sure y'all pay attention, like for real, because it's all I do every day when I'm outside. I just look at the sky, and like you can just see how the clouds really coming closer to the surface. Like the sun is getting hotter. Like the second sun is coming, and like they can't block the sun because it's just so hot. Like these clouds is really fake. They just meant to block the sun, keep us from getting those light codes and stuff like that. And just like I heard from Rashad Jamal, he's a YouTuber, but he be preaching, and he talked about like how the sky is a CGI, it's technology, and how, you know how they talk about how it's gonna be like an alien invasion and all that stuff, and how it's gonna be planned, it's gonna be fake, just to keep people in lower vibration, because everybody coming together and waking up. But that just makes me think about like Chicken Little, how he said the sky is falling. Look at where we at right now. I just mentioned how the clouds just keep coming down. The sky is falling. And I haven't seen the King Kong movie, but people told me like a part where I guess Kong or one of them, or Godzilla, threw something at the sun, and I guess it shattered or something. So there's a lot of symbolism coming out, and I just think everything that we've seen in the movies and the video games, like we in that period of time where all that stuff is gonna come to light. It's wild, like for real. But I ain't trying to say too much though. I just want to give my opinion on that. Like if you're working on yourself and you're trying to better yourself and be a good person, whatever you think good is, just stay in a high vibration, like it's gonna show. Because if not, you're gonna get left back to that new cycle of that 2,000 years of like slavery. But now it's gonna start with mental, like being an artificial part of that agenda. Like, cause if you're not aware of this type of stuff, like becoming the Walking Dead, the zombies, and then like, cause the world gonna die. This world been here for billions of years. It's just the same cycle, but it's just like more advanced. Like it was physical slavery, but now it's mental, and then I don't know what's gonna get, like just more tough and more tough. So it's the time right now to really take care of yourself and that vibration right. I can't even really see the comments though, because my eyesight not the best with the technology. But I'm gonna stop soon so I can see the comments and I'm gonna reply. Let me stop. Point the camera at the sun, you can see all the rain. Oh yeah, I never tried that, but I heard people talk about that. Sometimes if I just look at the sun, I can see like all the rain. This earth really a mystery. It was just sunny out here, and now it was raining and stuff. So having mad theories that we think about on the daily. I think that this is just one of my opinions. It's not really something I really hold dear, but it's just something I feel. Like in these cold places in like New York or in the East Coast, if you're not down south, it's a little cold right now. Think about it, the places that pay the most be the coldest. But the places that don't have the best pay be mad warm and tropical and stuff like that. But also I think like depending on the collective of a city or a state's vibration, the sun may be able to stay out longer because of that positive energy that the sun holds. Out there so y'all can start thinking deeper about what I'm saying. See what you said. How can you get on a higher vibration? You get on a higher vibration by like feeding your body with foods that are made from the earth, because all those fruits and veggies, seeds, all those type of things got information. The information that you get from these foods is adding to your consciousness and your vibration, and it's like awakening you. That's what everything really is: energy, vibration, and frequency. So if you're eating foods that's like just gonna stick to your body and it's gonna be hard for you to digest, it takes mad energy for your body and your organs to digest mad food. So think about that when people eating these big meals. Like, they feel tired because their body gotta digest so much. That's why fasting is a way people gain clarity and more energy, because you eliminated something. You sacrificing something for more energy and more clarity. I be trying to fast a lot during the day. I be trying to just push myself just to make sure like I'm still in control of my body. Like, you can't like stop doing something. Let's say you can't stop playing video games or you can't stop eating, then are you really in control of your body, or is your desires really in control of your body? So I'm not trying to be controlled by my desires. I know how dangerous that is, not thinking and not having any discipline. You ain't got nothing to say? If you ain't got nothing to say, I'm probably gonna get off soon. How many people have carbon? So when there's some area, we have the ability to charge the atmosphere as lit. I don't even know much about that, but that makes sense. What's good, Micah? That goes to show what we all coming together now. So imagine having some type of leader, or like even like a concert where they playing music and like good frequencies, people coming together with the same mindset, manifesting a new type of world and stuff like that. So while we all distance and we got social distance, when that don't really do nothing, you can still get sick from having a little mask on, and people getting sick with the vaccine and all that other stuff too. So it just shows that like the elites, they forward, and like everything coming quicker than they probably expected. And now they doing the most drastic things to try to distract us and just get us under their agenda and their plans. I think people look into psychedelics, see the reality, and can understand better. Yeah, I experienced that. It's a real deal. Like, you see the world in a whole different like perspective. Everybody think that you're just gonna hallucinate and stuff like that. It's not even like that. You gotta take a certain amount of like dosage for that, certain amount of grams for that. And people that just do that without even knowing about shrooms, they're not using it for the right intentions. They just using it probably at a party, or they just heard about it and they trying to, yeah. You gotta really, even with weed and other stuff, you gotta set intentions, because this stuff can really help you with whatever you need. Like if you need some healing, you can set that intention. How would the body should affect the way you approach producing? I feel like I'm not as active on the producing. Like it take me longer to really find my sound. I don't like everything that I'm making. I'm more like critical with what I'm making. If it don't sound right and it's not touching like my soul, then I probably just keep it on the computer and probably won't make it an MP3 or anything. I won't even take it out the DAW. But I think my sound changing though, because it's like more atmospheric or more like ambient type of music. It's not too much going on, but it just hit. Like if I like it, I feel like it just hit. It's not too much going on though. I might just sit in the car right now. But yeah, that was a good question. I didn't even think about that. Let's see. Just all I'm gonna say is, from now until 2024, it's gonna be some big things happening, like some major things happening, especially in the summer. It's gonna get interesting. Look at this. Hold on, let me show you. Like, look at that. If you're not looking at the sky, like, bruh, for real, look how fake that look. Those not clouds. Y'all remember clouds being like that as kids? Like, that's just like, oh yeah, I use crystals, but not as much though. Don't touch my soul, I can listen to it. Yup, that's how I feel. But like, look at that. That junk fake. Come like a sky watcher. Probably need to get some crystals. Yeah, I got some crystals. I don't really use them much, but I just put all of them under my pillow when I go to sleep, and my dreams be vivid and they be cool too. So if you ain't got crystals, y'all should get some. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna get off though. All right, y'all.